Look at me in the countryside. I'm venturing out. So I've had a lovely time. I paid return. Hello, I've just arrived in Exeter. How cute is this mug? It's so cute. You know, I wasn't going to film this trip at all. That's why I didn't film any clips prior to leaving, because I usually do that and I like to watch it. But I thought to myself, no, I'm not filming. And then as soon as I get here, I'm like, oh, I should film. It's a bit late for a coffee, but I haven't had a single coffee today. And the reason is, actually there's two reasons. One, well, it's a 3.5-hour journey here. Oh, the cat's just scratching the carpet. He's allowed. He's made it a scratch pad. Yes, I've come here to look after a cat and enjoy myself having a few days off. So this morning I didn't have a coffee because I didn't want to have to go to the loo while I'm on the train on my own. Can't really leave my luggage. The other thing is, where I was changing, I was thinking of getting a coffee, but it would have been so complicated to get one with all my luggage. And then when I got to Exeter and I had to change one more time, there was a Starbucks and I was craving a coffee, and I saw it and I was like, should I have one or not? And I was like, I'm so close to my destination. Why would I spend £4 or £5? Starbucks is now charging £5 for coffee, at least in London. Now I'm in Exeter, I don't know what they charge here, but I literally wanted to go in and just smell the coffee. I know I sound really crazy, but I kept looking like, where is the entry for this Starbucks? I could see that you had to actually check out of the station to then be able to enter the Starbucks. Now, I would actually have been able to do that with my ticket, and if I couldn't, believe me, if I really wanted a coffee, I would have convinced the person by the barrier to let me through, get a coffee and get back in. But I just said to myself, just wait. And so I was picked up at my destination. We did a little handover and now they've left and I've made myself a coffee. My first coffee of the day. And the cat is waiting for his dinner, but it's not dinner time. I need to go shopping before it gets dark, really. Oh no, it's just started pouring down. Okay, great. Okay, that's delaying my start. But I don't really have any food here yet. So, okay, what am I doing here? I wanted to come to Devon at some point this summer. I didn't really know whether it was going to happen or not until I found this placement and they approved me to come, because this works really, really well. I'm here from, well, today is Wednesday and I'm here until Sunday and I'm by myself. My boyfriend is not coming, and so it's kind of a nice little stretch of time to just be by myself. As soon as I got here, I just felt like this weight lifting off my shoulder. I was like, whew. I think it's not just, having a few days off work. I think it's also getting out of London. And I don't want to sound like I don't like London, but I think it's just, I'm probably said this before, but I don't know, is it the energy of the amount of people stressing around? What do you think? But I just felt the stress leave my body when I arrived. And I was just like, it's almost like a little hideout. I'm just so happy. I am just so happy. And I honestly actually don't care that it's raining. I mean, I looked at the weather forecast. It said that it would be mixed over the next few days. So it should be a bit of rain, well, a bit of everything. This is England. Very typical. It's not warm. So last year I was here around this time and I was really lucky. I had a whole week of sunshine, really warm. I don't think I'm getting that this year, but it's fine. All I want is a bit of peace. Actually looking forward to a bit of time by myself. And I have quite a few things to do on my laptop. And there's actually a couple of other videos that I really would like to do. Now, because I also have quite a few other things on my plate, I'm not 100% sure how much I get to do. I really, really ought to write myself a schedule, but how great is a schedule when you're on holiday? You know what I mean? So we'll see. Anyway, it's still pouring. I just wanted to say hi, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee. The cat is getting impatient, but it's still not dinner time. And I'll speak to you later. So I'm taking a special route. So I have to remember what I'm coming back to. How cute is this? Look at me in the countryside. Nobody in the background, just greenery. It's so nice.
2 seconds later.
Oh no, it's starting to rain again. Oh dear. Okay, I brought an umbrella, but I was hoping I don't need it. I've just realized this is all downhill, which means going back is gonna be all uphill. Great.
Do you wish to continue?
Tonight for dinner, I'm having a bit of salad. I'm having a Cornish pastry and some beans. And then later on for dessert, oh my god, it's so yummy. Look at these lemon-filled muffins. The next day, I'm venturing out on a bike, as you can see. Okay, let's go into Exeter Central. So I'm nearly in the city centre. I kid you not, this entire way was going downhill. So I may need to find out if I can take my bike on the bus so that I don't have to go all the way back uphill again. Okay, I am back from my little spontaneous bike trip. I planned to go into town and check out where the bus leaves on Sunday. Yes, I know I don't have to do that, but it makes me feel more comfortable because on Sunday I will have so much luggage and I can't be like going around trying to figure it out. And then I wanted to go to John Lewis. I literally just wanted to look at the mugs because I'm a little bit obsessed with mugs. I love looking at mugs and buying mugs. Then I was thinking, like, if I was up for it, if I was feeling it, I would go down to the river Exeter. And yeah, anyway, I did that. I went down and I'm so glad because literally that was the best part of my day, the best part of what I've seen here so far. It's so beautiful, so much nature. There is a cycle path. It's probably much longer than what I know, but I did a very long way around Exeter on this cycle path. I saw so much and it was amazing, and also the way back wasn't as bad as I thought. Because I did this psychopath, I then asked my phone, like, what's the best way to come back? Well, you kind of have to make peace with that Exeter or maybe Devon. It is just very hilly. It just keeps going up and down. There's just nothing you can do about it. But I felt that because I came from a different direction coming back, it wasn't only uphill. And also I was pleased I was able to see a bit more, and yeah, so I've had a lovely time. And now I'm gonna have a lovely time with this beautiful, beautiful cat. He's so beautiful. He is such an angel. You're such an angel. Yeah, okay, I need to stop. All right. Good morning. It's 2 days later. I wanted to give you a little price breakdown, which is something I want to start doing from now on, because I think it's very interesting for you, but also for me looking back at these videos, maybe in a few years' time. I am very pleased with what I paid for this trip, which really isn't much at all. But I have to tell you, I was very lucky with the train tickets because I booked in advance. I booked about, I think it was 6 weeks in advance. So I have calculated, combined the train tickets, you know, the tube to the train, bus, all of that. And also when I got to Exeter, the house wasn't in Exeter center, so the bus to the, anyway, I calculated everything. I just want you to know that. I paid returned, actually I can't believe it myself, £53 and 84 pence. Crazy, isn't it? Okay, next up, food. Again, calculated everything, all the shopping I did in Exeter, literally everything I used, even the things that I brought with me from London, I put into this calculation. But I want to give one disclaimer. Because the house wasn't close to High Street, I didn't go out for coffee and I didn't go out for a meal at a restaurant. So I want you to know, if I had done that, and I may well do this on other trips, the bill obviously would have been quite a bit higher. So in total, and that also includes the snacks that I had on the train, the sandwich and all of that, altogether £58 and 25p. That's for 5 days. Okay, now we come to entertainment. Actually, entertainment is such a small section here because I literally just put down the book that I bought. Because I bought the book from Vinted for £4 and 4p. By the way, do you say p or pence, or it doesn't matter? Can you tell me in the comments, please? And then I wrote down bike trip for 0 because the people I was house sitting for, they gave me the bike and I could just use it as I wanted. So I didn't do anything else for entertainment. I was thinking about going to the cinema, but in the end, time was quite short and I really enjoyed just hanging out with the cat at night, to be honest. Yeah, and then all together for the entire trip, £116 and 13p for the entire trip, 5 days. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. So that's my update for you in terms of money. I wanted to do this to show you that it is possible to travel on a budget. It involves some planning. And also, obviously, I didn't calculate the house sitting membership into this because I have a membership that I renew every year. So you couldn't do this without the membership. Well, unless you know somebody. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I'm quite excited to make more videos like this. See you next time. Bye.